shit ain't never easy, I just walk my own mile. I choose to be here, I choose to live with no fear. I choose to keep my head up, I choose to drop no tears. Times get hard and it always seems to rain, but I won't give into the drama, struggle I will never claim. I choose to love life, I don't accept no strife. Keep my faith in God, truly blessed to live this life.
Hey guys, so let's see what affirmations we have for the collective today. What affirmations do we have for the collective today? Need 3 cards of affirmation. All right, that's 1, 2. And one more card of affirmation for the collective. Take the one that turned up. All right, so let's see here. First message we have self-honesty. I know who I am at my core and I take stock of my life and impact. Hey, we can see on the day. We have self-image. I seek nourishing ways to take care of my body. Then we have self-acceptance. My opinion of myself is the only opinion that matters. Period. And that's on what? Mary had a little lamb. Saying. Okay. So if you guys would like to purchase this deck, this is a self-love affirmation deck by Mr. Tia Bloom. You can check her out on IG at 1111 Affirmations. You can also check her out in the description. Okay. Click the link to purchase the affirmation deck. So let's see what messages we have. We're pulling from my deck, the Tarot Wisdom deck. If you guys would like to purchase this deck, the link is in the description. Okay, or you can just check out my website, www.intimatewisdom.net. You can also check me out on IG, you know what I'm saying. Link is in the, my IG handle is in the description. It's neecola, K-N-E-E-C-H-O-L-A. Let's see what messages, what guidance we have for the collective today. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What do we have for the collective? Lover's card here. So underneath, we got the Lover's card. Could be dealing with a lover. Could be in a space of needing to make some sort of decision. Let's see what's under there so we can see what's popping. You know what's crazy? This ring fell off while I was shuffling. And I was like, somebody dropping the ball on their intuition, because this is the amethyst, or it's, you know, supposed to be, well, it's not an amethyst, but it's a purple stone that's supposed to represent, you know, the amethyst. So the amethyst represents your crown chakra, represents your, you know, divine knowledge. So I feel like, or cosmic knowledge. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're needing to make a decision, but you could be dropping the ball a little bit here, not trusting your own intuition. You already know the answer. You already know the truth. All right, so we got Knight of Cups here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, whatever decision you're needing to make, you need to follow your heart and you need to move. This is swift little movement here. The Knight of Cups is not so fast, but the Knight of Swords is fast as hell. So I feel like with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you really need to make a decision to be in alignment with your truth, or be in alignment with the center point of what the truth is for you. So we have the Eight of Cups. So for a lot of you guys, there's a movement that is necessary. You're having to walk away from something in order to be in alignment with your heart's desire. Three of Wands here, putting things again into alignment. All of this is about putting things into alignment. The Three of Wands is about establishing your strength, putting your energies into some sort of creative alignment. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about changing a foundation, finding the strength to change some sort of foundation that you've been dealing with. Five Swords, Five Pentacles. This is about walking away from a low vibration or a lack situation. Someone needs to make a decision to take action here. Gain their independence here. Nine Pentacles here. But I feel like 9 minus 5, 4 Pentacles. I feel like you could be holding yourself back a little bit here. Very much so. Holding yourself back from taking a leap of faith towards something new. So what's happening here is you have this new beginning. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it requires you to be confident about taking this leap. But you're, for some reason, challenged by it. You could be in a space of worry. You could be going back and forth about if you're making the right decision. You're making the right decision as long as you're trusting your intuition and moving with your heart, and not being in a space of allowing yourself to be restricted by your ego. Ooh, y'all, that hurt. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what clarity we have here. So we got the Knight of Cups energy here. Seven of Cups. So this is about walking away from some sort of illusion, maybe even some sort of fantasy that you've created. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have been playing around. You could have been in a space, even with your own, goals and aspirations. You could have been playing around, kind of dabbling your feet in the water, but not really taking that leap. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's about walking away. I told you, Eight of Cups under here. It's about walking away from an illusion, from some sort of fantasy that you've created, and being confident about that movement. So this is about not only moving forward toward what you're manifesting or what you've manifested within your life, but it's about being confident while you're doing it, walking in faith that this is the right choice. And I feel like with the Ace of Cups, this is about being confident about a new opportunity. Most definitely. Even 7 plus 1 is 8 cups. So I do feel like this is about abandoning success of what was, making a decision to truly follow your heart by moving into something brand new in your life. We got the Knight of Swords here. So this is about actually taking a willful action to release some sort of burden, to let go of something that is holding you back, that is oppressing you. Queen of Swords here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know the truth now. You could be dealing with a Queen of Swords, someone that is like very much, cutthroat, very much. For a lot of you guys, what's holding you back is your own logic. You feel me? You may be in a space of thinking too much about it. You may be like, how can I make this piece fit with this piece in order for this to happen? When in reality, let me tell you, the quickest and most efficient way to gain control of your life is to let go of control. And I know that sounds like, I guess an oxymoron or whatever. It sounds like, contradicting energies, but it's the truth. The quickest way to gain control in your life is to surrender and understand that the energies around you are not the energies that are within you. You have to be able to understand that whatever is coming from you is coming from you. Whatever you can control is within inside of you. You can't control anything from the external. So for a lot of you guys, it's like you're trying to control circumstances that are beyond your control. You're trying to put puzzle pieces into a puzzle that ain't even yours. So you really need to be in a space of just focusing on moving, flowing with your own life in order for you to actually gain the control that you desire. For a lot of you guys, this is about focusing your will on moving forward. So we have the 4 of Swords energy here. We got 8 of Cups here. So this is about really being on the 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords here with the 8 of Cups. So I feel like 10 minus 4 is 6 swords. This is about moving forward to our peace of mind. For a lot of you guys, you have to abandon success of a situation that really created some sort of ruin in your life. I feel like with the 8 of Wands underneath here as well, 2 8s here, this is definitely a cycle that you could have been in the midst of. And this is about like making a decision to move forward. Like, I feel like you're just needing to, you need to move forward. It's not about choosing. It's not about understanding that you need to move forward because you know that you need to move forward. It's about actually being confident that you're doing the right thing. I feel like you just got to be told yes. So fucking go. All right. So we have the 8 of Cups here. I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about abandoning success of something. 3 of Swords here. Yeah. So what's happening here is this is about severing some sort of connection, whether this is a romantic connection, a job, a friendship, maybe even a family type of situation. Whatever the case may be, you're having to kind of move forward and heal from your own anxieties about whether or not this is the right decision, because 9 of Swords is under here. So for a lot of you guys, you have a lot of anxiety. 9 minus 3 is 6 swords, about moving forward, about willfully taking some sort of action. If you got to take 8 of Swords, you're lacking confidence. So this is all mental shit, even though it's showing up as, physical energies. Like for a lot of you guys, the Cups and the Wands represent these physical energies. The Pentacles definitely represent physical energy. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you got mental shit, like stuff in your head that's holding you back from actually going toward what you need to be going toward. 2 of Wands here. I feel like you're putting yourself at a crossroads. So a lot of times we make things harder than what it is. Like how I always say, either you do or you don't. It is or it ain't. You feel me? We put all the variables in there. We put like, well, if I do this, this will happen. Or if I don't do this, this will happen. Well, if I move here, then this will happen. Yeah, of course. But if you stay, something else going to happen. So regardless, something is going to happen, whether you leave or you go, whether you do or you don't. You have to take control of your own life by releasing control and actually moving toward what it is that you feel you need to move for. You need to allow yourself to flow. A lot of you guys are restricting your own flow, your own growth right now because you're challenged about whether or not you're making the right decision when you know in your heart you are. It's just your ego that's causing you to kind of second guess yourself. The ego gonna always make you second guess yourself. You have to be in a higher perspective to detach from the ego and understand, regardless of what decision I make, it's the right fucking decision, because at this point in time, this is where I'm being led. So we have the 3 of Wands here, and that, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was the hardest thing for me. I think that's why I speak so like candidly about it now, because it was the hardest thing for me when I got on my journey, is to just let go. Like, I always wanted to control what was happening. I wanted to know. Like, I was like, okay, well, if I do this, what's gonna happen? Well, if I do this, what's gonna happen? And in reality, shit gonna happen whether you do or you don't, whether you go, whether you stay. So take control by making a decision, sticking with that decision, following your heart. If you're being led to, say for instance, you're at a job and you keep getting these signs, these synchronicities that it's time for you to leave your job. You might not have no job lined up. You might be in a space of like I was, like, shit, I got kids. What you mean? I got to take care of my children. Like, I just can't up and leave my job. And I literally, you see that face? I was like, I can't just up and leave my job. I got kids. I got 4 boys I got to take care of. But you know what? As soon as I was forced, because I was forced to leave my job. Spiritually, I was forced to leave my job. As soon as I was forced to leave my job, everything blossomed in my life. You feel me? It's like being in a bad relationship. You might be in a relationship and like, well, if I leave, I ain't gonna have nobody. Well, maybe you ain't supposed to have nobody right now. Maybe you're supposed to be independent in order for you to do what you need to do in your life. You feel what I'm trying to say? Maybe you need to be rid of that toxic energy that you're around in order for you to move toward something that is in higher vibration for you. For some of you guys, it's not even about... I knew that was my mom. I'm gonna have to call her back because I need to finish this. But for some of you guys, it's not about even just like the actual relationship. It's about making the decision to move in faith by what you actually feel and know to be true to yourself. And the relationship doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a family situation. Like, some of you guys may be about moving away from home. Say for instance, you live with your parents and it's a comfortable situation. You're just there because you don't have a lot of money that you got to shell out. You might don't have to pay no money, but you need to be independent in order to learn certain things within your life. You may be driven to gain your independence. And I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. And sometimes I guess that's the fear. Like, I like things being easy, but life ain't supposed to be easy. Life is supposed to be a constantly shifting cycle. It's supposed to be constant change within your life, and all the changes ain't gonna be good. So that's my notification. All the changes ain't gonna be good. So you have to be in a space of accepting that, yes, me moving forward may be challenging for me, but the outcome, the finish line, is going to be rewarding because let's see if she gonna my apologies. And that could be a sign for some of you guys, because my mama don't quit. Like, I should have answered the first time, because if I don't, she gonna call again. She gonna pop by here. Like, she'll be knocking at my door in a minute. But anyway, for some of you guys, that may be what you're going through. You're needing to separate from some sort of family situation in order to gain your independence, in order to be free of, the restrictions that you have. It doesn't have to be a burden. You feel me? Sometimes it's just about freeing yourself from whatever's been creating a barrier for you within your life. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. For some of you guys, this is something that is challenging, something that has kept you in a low vibration or kept you at a certain placement within your life to where you're unable to ascend or evolve. So I used to say all the time, and it still rings true, but I've tried to, we try to evolve, so I try not to just repeat the same shit over and over and over and over again. But if you're in a situation or circumstance to where the person that you're around or the people that you're around are not meant to receive the blessings that you're meant to receive, and you choose to stay in that circumstance, you ain't gonna fucking receive your blessings. You feel me? If you say, for instance, you live with your mom and dad and they're not meant to see you go through your glow up, you ain't gonna go through your glow up. If you're in a relationship with someone that is not meant to receive the blessings that you're meant to receive, you're not gonna receive them. You're going to be stuck in that situation and not be able to receive what it is that you're truly meant to receive. Okay. Sometimes you got to separate from your circumstance or your environment in order to truly gain what it is that you're meant to gain. And I'm not telling you it comes immediately. Okay. There's a process. Everything takes time. Everything is a growth, especially here on earth. So for some of you guys, it's about really establishing the strength to change your foundation, to change the way you think about things in order for you to be able to evolve in the correct way. Yesterday I put, are you you know, are you trying to protect your growth, or are you, you know what I'm saying? Are you slowing down progress of your growth? I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're trying to protect yourself in some way, shape, or form in order to not be at a lack, or in order to not be without, or in order to not, you know, in order to be comfortable. You're trying to protect yourself or protect your own comfort. But what you're doing is you're slowing down your own evolution. You're slowing down your own growth. So we got the Three of Wands here. Why is the Three of Wands energy here? We have the Two of Swords. Oy, 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 oy. We have the Eight of Wands. All right, Two of Swords here with the Eight of Wands. I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a blockage to you being able to move forward because you're needing to establish your strength. You're needing to put your energies into alignment to really allow yourself the abundance that you truly are supposed to be receiving at the moment. But in order for you to do that, you got to trust your own intuition. You got to move with what you know is right for you. So Five of Pentacles here. Queen of Wands here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with some sort of lack situation, and the lack may be in your own confidence. Now you could be dealing with the lack situation with the Queen of Wands, but your lack is in your own confidence. You're needing to really be in a space of following your heart and really moving toward. Okay, so I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, there's this sort of lack. Maybe lacking confidence. Maybe you're worried about changing your own foundation. Maybe you're worried that you're going to lose too much if you decide to move forward towards something else. You're supposed to lose. Okay, listen, when you're choosing to go down new paths in your life, you're supposed to lose whatever was in that old path. Okay, if you're, say for instance, you're moving toward a new job, you're going to lose that old job. You feel me? You're not meant to have that. You're not meant to hold on to what made you comfortable. You're meant to be moved out of your comfort zone in order to embrace so much more. Nothing great comes from being in comfort. I'm just being for real. Now you can get in a greater position and be more comfortable. I'm not telling you that you won't find comfort again. I'm just telling you the growth is not comfortable. Okay. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like that's what's 2 nights under here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, 3 nights under here. I feel like you're worried about moving forward. You're worried about taking some sort of action, and you're kind of restricting your own growth at this moment. You're kind of creating lack within your life. And for some of you guys, you could be worried about someone else, which is making you in the space of not being able to move. Could be worried about the responsibilities you have. I used to be like that. I used to worry about my responsibilities to other people, and it would create restrictions within my own growth. You can't worry. I know it sounds selfish, but it's not selfish, okay? Because people have to take care of themselves. People have to be in a space of nurturing their own foundations, of making the right decisions for themselves. It's not your responsibility to take care of another person or help another person grow. Now, your kids, that's different. You take care of your fucking kids, okay? I'm 100% in alignment with that. Take care of your kids. I ain't trying to hear nothing else when it comes to kids. But when it comes to, you know, parents who got grown kids that's out on their own doing grown ass shit, make them take care of their grown ass responsibilities. When you got other grown people that may not be your kids, could be your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your grandma. They have to, now, mind you, I do take care of my grandma, and I do have an uncle that I take care of, but I take care of them in the way that I'm meant to as a caregiver for them. I don't pay all their bills. I don't go and goddamn spoon feed them. I take them to their appointments because they're very much capable of taking care of themselves. Now, if they need me to do anything extra, then I will. But when it comes to cousins, brothers, sisters, uncles, goddamn aunties, mamas, and daddies, listen, y'all are grown. You have to take care of your own. Like, sometimes we're guilted into taking care of things that are not our responsibility. No, you allow people to take care of their responsibilities. Helping is one thing, but doing because you're being guilted or because you feel like you have to, that is a codependent situation that you need to separate yourself from. And even when you're dealing with like girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, baby daddy, baby mama, husband, wife, if you're going over and beyond and it's not being reciprocated in the way that it's supposed to be reciprocated, you need to take a step back. Everything ain't your responsibility. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords energy here. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're in a space that needs to change the way you feel. You could be feeling defeated, feeling as though maybe you're especially if you feel like you're losing in some way, shape, or form. Say, for instance, you're having to move and it's requiring a lot of your money and you feel like you don't have the money. You could be worried that you're losing. You could feel defeated that you don't have what is necessary. I tell y'all all the time, manifestation does not work with what you have. Manifestations work with the energy that you're attracting. So if you feel like you ain't gonna be able to do it, you ain't gonna be able to do it. I tell people all the time, you want to move, start looking for houses. I don't give a fuck what the price. Don't look at the price. The price don't mean nothing. Start looking for houses. Look for the type of house you want. Get yourself in the energy of moving, of actually embracing living in a new environment so that you can attract in a new house, and it'll be the one that you want. It may not be the one that you've seen, but it'll be the one that you want, the one that is destined to be yours. So for a lot of you guys, you're defeated by having to do something independent. You could be defeated by having to be independent while you make these changes. But Ace of Swords, the clarity here is that you have a new beginning. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, Nine of Pentacles here with some of you guys could be feeling defeated by someone else's independence. Listen, don't allow okay. I'm going to say this. So say, for instance, you're wanting to move towards someone new, but you feel like they're out of your league. They're probably not out of your league. The concept of someone being out of your league is a ego-based concept because there's no such thing as in or out of your league. So say, for instance, you're wanting to partner with someone, business, relationship, romantically, friendship, and you feel like, oh, this person out of my league. No. They're only out your league because you perceive them to be out of your league. People are just people, regardless of what they have financially, materialistically. People are just people. We're all entities on this earth. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're feeling defeated by someone else's independence, or you're feeling defeated by having to do something or nurture your own independence. That is a ego-based concept that you're needing to break away from. You have the ability to manifest anything that you desire, even if you're trying to manifest somebody that you feel is top tier out of your league. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have this new beginning, but you're in a space of feeling defeated. And it's based off of a lack of perspective. It's based off of the fact that you perceive something to be a challenge that is not actually a challenge. So 9 of Pentacles here in the Fool card. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to be confident about taking a leap of faith moving forward. So we have this 9 of Pentacles here. We got 4, and then in other terms, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're needing to not compare yourself to other people or compare yourself to what you perceive other people have or don't have within their life. What another person has, that's their life, their blessings, their journey. It don't have shit to do with you. So if you're looking at another, say for instance, a lot of times people get lost in the you remember when it was that whole Birkin bag thing? Like, I wasn't even worried about that because that's what they want to invest their money in. People's like, oh, motherfuckers ain't got money to him. You can get the money to get a Birkin if you want a fucking Birkin, and you ain't got to go in debt to get it. But a lot of people perceive the celebrity lifestyle to be exuberant or extravagant, when in reality, you don't know what the fuck these people going through. You don't know what's really going on within their life. You only know what you're perceived, or you only know what the perception is about someone's life. You feel me? Motherfucker can have billions of dollars, be living in the biggest mansion on earth, and still be lonely, sad, unhappy with their success. Success is in the eyes of the beholder. In the eyes of the beholder, success is perceived by who is looking at what they deem to be successful. I don't consider having $1 billion successful. You feel me? I consider leaving a substantial mark on this earth as success. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? I, in my opinion, helping people to raise their vibration and become the best version of themselves is success for me. That's what I strive. You feel me? That's why I do what I do, because I want to help people become the best version of themselves. It's not about how much money you got. Money is an illusion anyway. It's a fucking piece of paper. So I can cut up 1 billion pieces of paper and say I'm the most successful person in the world. I can put a bunch of zeros in my bank account and say I'm the most successful person in the world. But what have I really accomplished? You feel me? So like I said, success is based on who's perceiving what success is. It's based in the eyes of the beholder, just like beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. It's not up to you to determine what's success for another person. You feel me? So a lot of times people get lost or get caught up in the concept of what other people deem as successful or wealthy and not understanding what true success and wealth is. To me, I'm gonna be real with you. The wealthiest thing I can have in my life is love and the abundance of having the people around me, share that love and share that joy with me. Now, yes, I want to be able to live comfortably and have what I need whenever I need it and not have to worry about anything. I want the peace of mind of having that, but I do not deem that as success. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're unhappy here with your own independence here. Now this may be a mother figure that's unhappy with her own independence, maybe in a space of even resisting gaining independence because they feel like they don't have what is necessary within their life. You do. You're just needing to change the way you see. You needed to change how you perceive your own success or how you perceive your own abundance within your life. Abundance is not money, okay? Abundance is having a wealth of things in your life that are significant to you. You can have $0 and be the most abundant person in the world, especially if you have what you perceive to be abundance in your life. If you, say, for instance, people who collect. My baby collect Coke bottles. He gets happy every time he gets one. That's abundance to him. Now, they aren't worth anything as of now. They may be worth something later, but as of now, they're not worth anything. Collectors find abundance in collecting the things that make them happy. They may not have zero. They may spend their last fucking dollar on their collectible, but guess what? They feel happy and abundant with what they've collected. So abundance is not money. Abundance is what you deem to be significant or important in your life and having an overflow of that. So with the food energy here, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to be confident or you need to, move in faith by making the changes necessary in your life to find your abundance. Ace of Pentacles is a new life. I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you're stuck in a mindset that needs to change, in an ego-based mindset. Four of Wands here with the Four of Swords. You're needing to retreat from previous plans in order for you to move in faith toward a new opportunity or a new life. Okay? So we got 2 Pentacles here. Why is this 2 of Pentacles here? We got 3 of Cups here, 10 Pentacles. Yep. So some of you guys, this is about finding the strength to really commit to what makes you happy. Making the best decision for you. Listen, I say it and I'm going to continue to say it. Your true happiness is what you create for yourself in this life. It doesn't have anything to do with any external thing. So for a lot of you guys, this balance that's happening in your life, this decision that you're making in your life, I feel like it's changing your mindset in order for you to understand that what you're wanting or what you're actually desiring is what you are actually manifesting in. I feel like with the 3 of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands, you could be, now for some of you guys, you could be finding the strength to commit to maybe a friend or someone that you deem that makes you happy. Could be a third party because 3 of Cups is third party. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about committing to your own joy, committing to abundance, finding the strength to commit to abundance by making the decision that, makes you happy. Okay. So let's see what guidance we have moving forward. What guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? We have purification. Oneness. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Give me one more for the collective. All right. We have protection. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, while you're moving into this balance within your life, I do feel like you're being protected, especially if you feel like uneasy. You're definitely being protected. You're definitely being put in the space of finding that joy or finding whatever it is that makes you feel complete or makes you feel whole. Move forward, move away from whatever, because you're being guided to move forward, move away from whatever is, creating the discontent within your life and understand that you're protected in this process. So, yes, move forward. This is all I have. Until next time.